don't give, right? And that goes along with this moth spirit, right? It's time to relax. It's time to hold back. It's time to take time for yourself. So it's time to surrender, right? Um, don't overload yourself. With the full moon in Cancer, there's a chance that you can have emotional overload. There's a chance that you're a little bit sensitive right now, but fill your own cup. Don't give too much of yourself to the point that you're depleting yourself because you want to be more giving or you can't say no. Learn to say no, okay? Hello, Earth signs, and welcome to your mid month reading. This week's meditation revealed two cards. We have You Cannot Pour from an Empty Cup, and we have Moth Spirit, Surrender Now. That's a number 39 card, which is a 12, which is a 3, which is the Empress. And we have 35, which is an 8, which is Strength. So this Moth Spirit is about, are you overdoing things? Are you so intoxicated with something that you can't think of anything else? Um, so this card says surrender now. So if something's becoming overwhelming, maybe it's time to stop and think about it, right? Slow down. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for this mid-month of January? What does Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn need to focus on right now? How are you showing up? The Page of Swords. You're beginning a new truth. You're learning a new truth. So maybe that is part of that, where you're just so overwhelmed and you're like, wait a minute, I need to chill for a sec. And your challenge is the Four of Wands. So your challenge is that happiness. So there's something that's stopping you from that happiness. And you can't pour from an empty cup, right? You have to not give, and not be able to take in or give to yourself, right? Your recent past is the Ten of Swords. So what I'm hearing is that something ended, and this Ten of Swords is about ending something that's in your best and highest good, but sometimes we can't see it until it's way beyond past, right? Um, does that make sense? Way beyond past. Your near future is the Eight of Wands, is moving forward. It could also be communication, and your overall energy is the Eight of Cups. So you're moving on. So you have a lot of eights here. We have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and then we have an 8 here with the You Can't Pour from an Empty Cup. So 8 is the infinity sign, right? So it's constantly moving back and forth, back and forth. And 8 is strength. So use your own strength. You can break free from those maybe things that you feel addicted to or you feel drawn to that are just overwhelming you. You can remove yourself from that. Let's get some clarification on this Ten of Swords. Spirit, what do the earth signs need to know about this Ten of Swords, please? We have the Knight of Cups. That's about love, right? A message of love. So be open to that message of love. Give yourself a message of love, right? Be good to yourself. The Two of Pentacles and the Fool. So I'm hearing options and new beginning. So this, again, this Ten of Swords is about an ending that's good for you. It had to end, right? It's best that it ended. And what's coming up is an ace, right? It could be an Ace of Swords, right? It could be an Ace of Wands, an Ace of Pentacles. You could be planting seeds. You could be taking new action. It could be the Ace of Cups, which is about taking action on something that you love, or filling your own cup, right, of love. But something this ending happened because something new is happening, and there's possibly a decision you have to make. Other than accepting that ending, you might have other decisions. Let's get clarification on this Eight of Cups. Spirit, what are the earth signs you know about this Eight of Cups, please? There's the Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Moon. Okay, so that full moon in Cancer. So the full moon in Cancer is a time to focus on your emotions, your family, nurturing, right? Filling your own cup, right? And Cancer is ruled by the moon. So this makes this a more intense time, a more emotional time, a more emotional time, right? More emotionally charged. So that could be why I'm feeling like my mind right now is feeling a little scattered. So that could be how you're feeling. Is there's so much going on, or you want to accomplish so much that you really need to slow down, right? And because things are moving forward, things are ending, things are moving forward. Maybe you're not ready for it yet, but this Eight of Cups is saying that you are moving forward, you are moving to higher ground, and it's going to be um, for your best interest, right? The Sun card is about um, things. It's about illuminating things, right? Showing you things, and you have the Moon, so maybe there's some secrets that are coming out, right? Because the Moon is about secrets. It's about shadow, light, and shadow. Some of the challenges that you might be having with this full moon in Cancer could be emotional overload, family conflicts. Maybe you're um, a little sensitive to some criticism, right? So just um, Spirit, what is? Can we clarify this Eight of Wands, please, in the future, in the near future? Temperance, Strength card. Okay, the Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands is very generous. She has good business sense. She's nurturing, right? Um, there's the bunny rabbit there, right? So she's. Um, I just heard springtime, right? This card is very springtime. It has the bunny and it has flowers and leaves. So um, I'm hearing that this tension that you're having, this movement that you're doing is going to take you a little bit of time, but take your time, right? You are being protected by Archangel Michael. And again, you have the strength card here with the eight. You have the strength card here with the eight. You have the Eight of Wands and you have the Eight of Cups. So lots of eights. Let's read these. Moth Spirit, surrender now. Moth Spirit asks, what is guiding you right now? Are you in alignment with spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or an addiction? Are you so intoxicated by a potential relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, when Moth Spirit appears, it's time to consider if you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit, workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to certainty, or even to a person may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter so much as awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent when moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy by challenging it. I'm sorry, by challenging it, right? Channel. And it says by channeling it in more than one direction, which could be a challenge, right? Challenge that you can do that. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of all other pursuits. that matter to you. Now is the time to surrender and radical acceptance so that your drive does not cause you to flee or to fight. Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using your moth spirit energy. Banish the shoulds and musts so that you can enjoy what is as so you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. So get rid of the shoulds, get rid of the musts. Challenge yourself to be um, more accepting, right? This is a 3 card, which is the divine feminine, which is the empress, right? Which is about allowing, about receiving, about taking in. Okay, you can't pour from an empty cup. It's easier for so many of us to want to give, but it's impossible to pour from an empty cup. You may believe you are being more generous by sacrificing your own well being for your family, your company, your community, but you're not. You're simply playing the role of savior without saving yourself. It's the feeble form of denial to believe you can help someone else without first healing that same wound in yourself. Too many times we may feel guilty saying no to an important Too many times we may feel guilty saying no to an important project or task. It's even worse for those of us with big missions. There's no extra credit for running yourself into the ground. In some way or another, your body will tell you that it's time to rest. Often this will come at inappropriate times. The most selfless thing you can do is ensure you are taking care of yourself. Fill your cup. Okay? So don't give, right? And that goes along with this moth spirit, right? It's time to relax. It's time to hold back. It's time to take time for yourself. So it's time to surrender, right? Um, don't overload yourself. The full moon in Cancer, um, with the full moon in Cancer, there's a chance that you can have emotional overload. There's a chance that you're a little bit sensitive right now, but fill your own cup. Don't give too much of yourself to the point that you're depleting yourself because you want to be more giving or you can't say no. Learn to say no, okay? Something ended for your best and highest good. You have the strength to continue that, the strength to continue to think about yourself and to put yourself first. Learn to say no, right? Fill your own cup. Surrender now with that moth spirit, right? Don't overdo it. Don't get so emotionally burdened that you're just going to stop. Your body's going to tell you when to stop. The full moon in Cancer, Cancer is ruled by the moon, so it's going to be a little emotionally intense right now. So you need to be mindful. Take that pause. You're on a new journey, and you need to learn to say no. Maybe that is your new journey: is to fill your own cup and learn to say no and put yourself first. It's not being selfish. That's being selfless. You can't pour from an empty cup. Okay. Thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you would like to support my channel, please buy me a coffee. There's a link in the description box below. I would appreciate that. And also know that um, our first live session will be on Thursday, January 16th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Please watch out for that. And don't forget to smash that like button so that other people can hear this message. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, please share it with them. And until next time, have a good day.